Anyway, so we're back.
I forget, where did we leave off?
Sword key.
Yeah.
Password is swordfish.
Swordfish. You're making a reference to something and I can't remember what the fuck it is.
That's good, because I can't either.
I'm glad we're both in the same miserable boat together.
We're in for a little bit of chop.
Is your computer having issues when you recorded this or something?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Could be. Could not be. I don't know. Maybe it's just... It's not running at 60 FPS or something. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. It'll even out, I'm sure. God damn it.
Getting a little hung up there on the China case?
Yeah, see, now it's back to being smooth. So I guess it's just random points. It's like, whatever.
Radical Bromance. The technical difficulties never end.
More like radical technical difficulty events.
Yes. A bit of a mouthful, but I'm with you.
But hey, we don't have to worry about the audio as much.
As much, yeah.
Which in itself is fine.
Oh, yay, this room.
It's full of dirty water.
Well, at least it's not reaching into a toilet.
It's true. I was using that.
Jillow's kind of clipping through herself, I noticed. Must be the costume.
He's just not even fucking looking.
And then the smell hits her.
And the only time a toilet was ever to appear in this show, well, this game, I mean, and to actually be used, even. Let us never set foot in this bathroom ever again.
Good idea. Do toilets just not show up in Resident Evil very often?
Generally, just not at all. I don't know. Actually, one showed up in 2, but it was on one of the trams. The thing that looked like a train, but was not. Nope.
Well, okay.
Here's the dryer.
Yes, the magical singing appliances.
Nope.
Well, it's a good thing you have this freaking rocket launcher. Otherwise, this game might get boring.
It's a good thing there's no splash damage either.
Yeah, that too.
And then I was like, wait a minute.
Getting lost, are we?
I have a lot of those moments.
If Wild Arms is any indication.
Yeah. Nope. That's right, armor key.
Is it actually? It's not actually burning the bodies, is it?
Yeah, which is really weird.
So you're gonna have a whole lot of crimson heads to deal with.
Presumably the game, Capcom was just like, we really don't feel like doing all the work to make these things actually blow up. So we'll just have them die instantly, but you still have to come back and burn them.
I wouldn't complain if your canteen, your quote-unquote canteen, which is really a liquor flask, could hold more than 3 uses.
2.
Is it 2?
Only 2. But it is a flask, so I guess that... But the size of the kerosene tanks is like, this should fill more than 2 flasks.
It really should. Goodbye, statue. It was nice, but it was in the way.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Let's go, like, break something.
Yeah, fire!
Beavis and Butthead. Good in small doses.
Yes. The movie was probably the best thing that ever came out of that series.
Starring Demi Moore and Bruce Willis. Just going and unlocking doors.
I mean, that is what you do in these games. Run around, unlock doors, occasionally shoot a zombie.
And then I missed.
Well, it went right over his head.
And he was not fast enough to catch it.
Kind of like your jokes often do to me.
It's not my fault that you don't partake in as much popular culture as I do. You need to get in touch with more dank memes.
You complain to Lyra about dank memes, and then you...
I only reference dank memes. Why did I take the closet key out? Who knows? It is a mystery. Blah 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 blah.
Excellent reading. Thank you, Alex.
Well, it's easier than actually reading that out loud.
Yeah, it is. That joke has played its course.
Not until another game where there was legitimate reason to copy, act like German Nazi scientists. So maybe if I played Dino Crisis 2 one of these days.
There's an idea.
I don't really like Dino Crisis 2 though. It's like only tangentially related to the first game in that it stars the same protagonist and there's dinosaurs. Yeah, see, look at that. That could hold way more than 2 full flasks worth. Or
yeah, that's like a 5-gallon can. A flask holds, what, 8 ounces?
I need the fucking armor key. Let's go.
Ugh. I am getting so tired of the Benny Hill theme.
Okay, we're here. Where I should have gone before I went through that hallway all the way.
Dog whistle. Well, I had this idea. See, I thought what I'd do is I'd pretend I was one of those deaf mutes.
This is a really fucking long note for being written on the back of a picture.
It really is. This guy must have tiny ass handwriting.
Written by John Tolman.
John Pullman.
They just like gave him a name for shits and giggles.
It's like the least important NPC ever.
Give me that. I need that.
Fire! Fire!
You know, theoretically you should be able to burn bodies without the kerosene.
If they've got polyester clothing, sure.
Because, I mean, well, they're still just wearing clothes. Because once that thing gets going, it'll be fine.
And thinking about it, burning the bodies just laying there on the floor doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in the first place. Because, you know, you're kind of lighting fire to the mansion.
Good thing it's... Well, the mansion is part of the scenery, so it's safe.
Yes.
Actually, it's a pretty big flask. I think look at it.
Yeah, but it's just like big to get your attention, really.
I didn't refill it, it was empty to begin with. I simply filled it for the first time.
I mean, it could be a canteen that is actually that size, but it looks like an alcohol flask. It's like the model is an alcohol flask, but they treat it like it's a canteen.
God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Jesus Christ, Alex.
Well, it's because the game arbitrarily decided I wasn't close enough to that body to start burning it. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get more kerosene.
Just have Jill hauling that 5-gallon jug of kerosene around the whole mansion.
There is a dolly right there, she could have.
Yeah.
Oh, only a little bit of kerosene left.
Which means you got
5 uses per canteen.
Huh?
For 5 uses per kerosene tank. So there's 2 more left in that one.
You mean 6 uses?
No, I'll use 1 for that first one. I'm pretty sure it's only 5.
Well, yeah, but you only used...
That's 3 uses right there.
What I'm saying is, if you had used both uses of the canteen, instead of immediately going to refill it, you would have got 2.
No, I mean, like, you can only fill it up to 5 if it went up to 5. You only get 5 uses out of it, no matter what. So if you use 2, then 2, and fill it again, you only get 1.
Oh. I did not know that.
They don't want you to burn all the bodies.
Well, yeah, it's... resource management.
I didn't hear anything.
Presumably you're not a dog.
Play dead!
Bad dog, no biscuit.
And the collar is floating in the air. I like how I'm stopping to do this when there's still another dog coming. Boop.
Now, how did this spring-loaded bullshit actually work? The thing... It doesn't look like it would physically fit inside the little key thing.
That's the magic of telescopic things. Telescopic?
Yes, telescopic.
No, I'm gonna keep and just go around the house blowing that whistle.
Drive all of the Cerberuses crazy.
All the Cerberuses outside like, what the fuck?!
Is it Cerberuses or Cerberusi? Or Cerberi?
I think it's Cerberi. Then I was like, let's go fill the canteen. Top that shit off. I think it actually changes how much you can get per kerosene container and according to difficulty.
I would not be surprised.
I think in very hard it's only 2 per tank. And hard I think it's 3 or 4. That one you definitely burn, because it's been there for a while by the time you show up.
Yeah, and it is very likely to get in the way, because you will be coming through here a lot.
I believe if you're playing on very hard, it gets up, like, right when you come through the first time.
Yeah, it's... I seem to remember something about that.
About half. Oh no, only 4. I lied. So I guess on easy it's 5. And very easy is probably 6. So the base is 4 and it just kind of goes up and down from there.
I see.
Then I'm gonna light... Now I'm going to light you on fire. You would think the lighter would be the thing you use for that, but... That's the thing that's doing all the real work.
Resident Evil logic, man.
And then that one further down the hall that I don't burn is going to become a crimson end later, I assume. Speaking of... Aha! Absolutely not! Can't go for that. No! Combined. Originally I was going to put like a little arrow pointing at that lake. And then there's that asshole.
This puzzle is ridiculous. It's like, the only way it can kill you is if you are too stupid to put the key back before that thing reaches you.
Pretty much. And then it's like, literally, what is the point of this hallway?
Yeah, it's... Well, I mean, obviously this place is not designed to live in. It's designed to be a freaking survival horror landscape.
But there's bedrooms, and people clearly lived here at some point. And important items are still hidden throughout the, I would imagine that they would have had to use to get around places.
Yeah, so I'm saying, it wasn't designed to be a house first and foremost.
Oh no! What will I do? The best part is that song is actually called That Was Easy.
That was good.
And then I saved. Or I tried to save.
Stop trying to save and save.
Well, it's not my fault the interactable spot is, like, kind of wonky.
Yes, it wouldn't be this game without showing this scene.
In that universe where Jill dressed appropriately for her job.
Yes.
Even though I don't really understand the STARS uniform, it's like, okay, here's a t-shirt and some shoulder pads.
Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry?
No.
Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back!
Yeah, now that you mention it, the design of the uniform doesn't really make a
Grab
whole lot
my
of
hand.
sense. I was thinking it was some kind of, ballistic body armor, but it's just shoulder pads over a t-shirt.
Wouldn't it be a really terrible idea to shoot a lock with that like that?
Probably so, yeah. The ricochet would likely hurt.
Barry!
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Good night, everybody.
Buddy comedy?
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues?
So this is oddly
I'm glad
specific.
now, but
Barry will
why are you
only
here?
save Jill at, like,
I
a
just
very
had
particular
something I wanted
point in
to
the early
check.
game.
Anyway,
Like, if you
we should get back to
progress,
searching for
I
Wesker
think
and
it's
Chris.
past getting the armor key.
Yeah, between...
Thanks, Barry.
After getting the sword
I
key,
own
but
one.
before getting the armor key.
Don't mention it.